I'm in the middle of detail stripping and cleaning my PPQ. It's been a while since I've done it. And while I was doing it, I figured I'd make a quick video on some things I noticed about concealed carrying this firearm. I've been carrying about 6 or 7 months in a crossbreed supertuck, which is actually made for an H&K P30, but it's a perfect fit. I mean, it fits just like it's supposed to, even though the PPQ's trigger guard here is a little bit longer than the H&K P30. P30 is like maybe this far out, but it still fits perfectly, conceals well, and is very comfortable, good retention. But I live in North Carolina, and it gets hot as ballsack here in the summertime, and I'm an Asian dude, so I own a dry cleaner, of course. And I don't know if you guys get dry cleaning done, but it's hot and humid as shit in dry cleaners. So I sweat ballsack all day long, and a couple of little mini parts are rusting on this thing. The slide is still perfect. The slide still looks fantastic. And of course the frame is okay, but there's 2 pins that are rusting out. This one I've already treated. This one is I've just pulled out of the gun. You can see that it's pretty bad. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus here. Okay, pretty bad. And it's like that all the way around. So you would think that only one side would be rusted out, whichever side touches my body, but it's rusting pretty far through. I've already gone through and cleaned out the holes in the plastic where they go. You know, if you clean the pin but you don't clean the rust out of the plastic, then you know it's going to probably repropagate pretty quickly. So if you guys have the same kind of problem, make sure you clean out all the rust everywhere. So I'm pulling these pins out. Like I say, I've already treated this one. You see it looks pretty good. What I use is 4440. I get it from Brownells. It works pretty good. It's just a cold blue, just like the Birchwood Casey shit. This I think is a little bit easier to use. You don't have to run it under water and rinse it off and shit like that. You just fucking put some on a rag, scrub it on there good, and then get a clean rag and wipe it off. Do a couple of coats and then put a good oil on it, Rem oil or CLP. Of course, the most important part of that process is the cleaning. You want to make sure you get all the rust off of it and make sure you get all the oil and fingerprints and shit like that off of it before you blue it. What I like to use for that is this nickel wool. Works great. It's good shit. You know, pulls the rust and grime off, but does not hurt the finish. Any kind of bluing or anything like that is retained. It doesn't scratch it or anything. It's pretty good. I like to blast the part in CLP or something like that and then use this to scrub it and then clean it all off with rubbing alcohol just to get the oils off of it and then go through the procedure there. So this is something that I've noticed just from concealed carry. You know, like I say, it's only been like 6 months, but I gotta tell you, probably any firearm that I carry, sweating as much as I do, would probably have some parts rust out eventually. You know, and these are just too many pins. I'm sure that I could find replacements for them pretty damn cheap, or you know, relatively so. If I wanted to just go ahead and put new ones in, we'll see how long this lasts.